scores 63 points and gets 6 assists. Alright. Good.
Michael was extremely competitive in everything he did. In Michael's second year, the Bulls were not any good, and we were the Boston Celtics, and we were on our way as one of the greatest teams ever to play basketball at any level, at any time. In game one, we kill them. Larry, Kevin, Chief, Danny, DJ, they have great games. And at the end of the game, we look at the box score, and this guy named Michael Jordan, he's got 49 points. We just said, well, yeah, he's pretty darn good, but he'll never do that again. Game two takes 41 shots, makes 22 of them, takes 21 free throws and makes 19 of them and goes for 63 points. The Celtics are able to win the game in double overtime, 135 to 131. But we knew how lucky we had been to win that game because Michael was just so spectacular. That was the game where Larry Bird, in his post-game media comments, said, "I've just seen God disguised as Michael Jordan." And the rest is history.
Hey, Bill.
Following the Freedom Trail to the Cradle of Liberty, Faneuil Hall. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Boston, home of Game 2 of the Chicago Bulls-Boston Celtics matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. And Mike, Chicago hoping to even the series up here tonight.
And it won't be easy, not against this Celtics team. The Celtics are the favorites to come out of the East, and they've shown why that's the case with a convincing Game 1 win.
Very convincing. And the bright spot, Clark, from Game 1 for the Chicago Bulls, the production they got from the terrific Michael Jordan.
How about his performance? Didn't look like he had been bothered at all by that foot injury. 49 points, and he showed he's extremely ready for the big stage of the playoffs. But you know what? He's going to have to even be better for them to get the win tonight.
That's a good thought. And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. And in the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics wanted front court. Bird and McHale at the forward, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of the defense there.
Ainge against Jordan. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson, the pass to Bird. Pass to Ainge. Back to Bird. Shot clock at 5. McHale trying to free himself. Shot's good from Bird. Bird's got his second bucket of the night. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right. Now, here is Jordan. Shoots over Johnson. Jordan's shot is off.
Like, he doesn't make that now?
That's
Like,
exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all 3 will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Outstanding anticipation defensively, turning an easy shot into a very hard one.
Yeah, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is
oh my God, bro! This came out of nowhere.
Rebound and puts it back up and in.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Jordan inside. He's guarded by Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Jordan with 49 points the last team. Any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. Now, here is Ainge. Bird outside. Inside, Johnson, and the bucket is good.
Foul, even touch him.
Chance here for him.
What a surge of athleticism from Johnson, making a big effort to earn the and one call.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Bulls trail by 8. And now for some info on this matchup, let's go across the court to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, there are unique differences between these teams, of course. Boston has a huge size advantage, but they like to get on a run. Chicago is a quicker team, but they like to slow it down and set things up. Another unique aspect to the matchup, the Celtics may be bigger, but during the regular season, it was the Bulls who had the offensive rebounding edge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Certainly, Bulls rookie Charles Oakley, Mike, has something to do with their stellar work on the rebounding.
A strong finish for the 9th pick in the draft. Oakley came from Virginia Union. Now, a year later, he's playing in Boston in the NBA playoffs.
He's got presence, though, doesn't he, Mike, on the floor?
And he can back it up with that body.
And the big question and my problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
Oakley's such a good all-around team first guy, setting up a shooter with a nice pass there.
Jordan against Ainge. Johnson outside.
Nigga, go. Like, I'm not. Bro.
Johnson's got
what the hell?
Fantastic work inside from Johnson.
Like,
Not
you
bashful at
like baby or
attacking
something, bro.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Boston making some changes. Walton's checked in for Paris. And it's Easting in for Danny Ainge. Bulls trail by 6.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Bird outside. A minute 20 left in the first. Here is Easting. 5 on the clock. Tries again. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
You talk about footwork in the post. I think Mikal is without him here. And it takes a lot of practice to refine the
won the game, but IRL he lost.
That's dedication to your craft on full, fruitful display.
Redmond's checked in for Dennis Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Strong move in there by Jordan to draw the contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He doesn't get the second one. Boston leading by 4. Here's Wedman. It's hauled in by Oakley.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game 1. It was within reach until the 4th quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And, you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
Here is Easting. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Walton, the pass to Bird. Over Banks.
Hell no.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is one of the many things you get from Walton. He's a relentless rebounder.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Jordan. Jordan out of the gates fast. Doesn't look shaky at all.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
You're on bonus? I don't know if I'm bonus or not.
The first free throw is good.
A reliable role player for this team. Sting understands how to facilitate this offense and involve his teammates. And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Tell you what, both teams have got it going on. I mean, playing phenomenally well.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be hard to keep this pace up. We'll see.
Sting passes to Bird. Down low. And it's slammed in by McHale.
Bird has such great awareness of the floor. You saw it on that pass.
Here's Jordan. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so both teams trading buckets as we end.
19.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round one matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Boston leading by 3.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up and down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
We've got McHale. Sting is out there with Ainge. Then it's Parrish, and it's Bird in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. Green to Gervin. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Gervin's got his first bucket in this one. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
A shot by
this
Jordan.
dude's like not doing shit.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Celtics making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And so Bird will bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Bucket is good.
And right now, MJ has it going on. His teammates should just continue to get him the rock.
And the Celtics with possession here.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
McHale, that's good.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Jordan outside. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. And, Mike, the Celtics, as you said, so dominant at home.
And that home record has everyone in the East nervous about playing. The Celtics can make the most out of a home court advantage. Hard to see anybody taking many games here.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Looks like to me the coach wants to talk things over and make some changes. Got to stay flexible with your lineups.
And his guys know that. It's all about setting the team up for success out there.
Now, here is Ainge. Poked loose and stolen by Jordan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
During the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation. Now, here's McHale. He has 5. And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to. Ainge, the pass to Parrish. Back to Ainge. They get a hand on it. The pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one. So he'll shoot 2 here. You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike. 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise. Here's Bird. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. It's tipped.
Making a nice impact on defense at 6'11". Corzine is absolutely a shot blocking threat and a good rim protector.
Few things more pretty in this game than the alley-oop. Iceman going up.
Celtics trail by 5. Johnson outside. Pass to Bird. Back to Johnson. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 4 assists now tonight. Like the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
Lays it up off the glass. Bird's got 8 points.
Yeah, you know, going end to end, Larry may not beat you with pure speed. Matter of fact, he won't beat you with speed, but his instincts, platinum level off the chart as a finisher.
And Jordan gets it to go.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now, here is Ainge. The dish to McHale. Celtics passing it around. Bird against Gervin.
He
doesn't hit that one. And it's Chicago the other way. And as we expected, Mike Fratello, this Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to.
What?
I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
3 future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. Here's Johnson after the Bulls pick up 2. McHale inside, working on Green, offensive rebound, and it's Parrish with the jam.
Inexcusable letting Parrish get this kind of position if you're the defense. You deserve to get dunked on.
Green,
oh my God.
And then Jordan slams it in.
This is why so many love watching Jordan play. Such an explosive dunker.
Johnson outside. McHale on the wing. 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the shot goes in. McHale's got 4 points in the quarter.
Game?
Bulls leading by 3. Here's Jordan. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Johnson. And Bird gets it to go on the assist from Dennis Johnson.
Did I just hear him correctly?
Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
The floor general leadership of Johnson. Outstanding at realizing when a teammate is open.
The Celtics on offense. Right now, Coach Fratello firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 9. Here's Bird. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
So difficult to cover without fouling. Bird is an expert at knowing how to draw contact while shooting.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics out in front. They're up by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
You didn't give me no chance, but.
Third quarter set to begin as the lights of Back Bay brighten up the sky in Massachusetts. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston.
29 points.
So it's the Celtics now. They lead by 1.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title.
Jordan against Ainge. Johnson, the pass to McHale. The kick out to Ainge. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3.
As a defender, Jordan just dogs you. He never backs off, never gives you room to breathe.
And now, let's go to D.A.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. but he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. He's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people are speculating that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Oakley is out there with Gervin. Then it's Macy. Then it's Jordan. And it's Corzine, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh my God,
and the
very good.
Celtics scored Corzine. Won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. Here's Jordan. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Very hard foul. You can't let them get away with that level of contact.
So, Mike Wright, a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. Shot from the inbound, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Mike, a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Hakeem as a center. Could go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Ainge. He takes it in on the wing. Bird. Just 3 to shoot. Gets an open look and hits. Bird's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, the quick release, Bird gets that shot off in an instant. He was ready and waiting to strike.
Jordan outside. He kicks to Gervin. Rejected by McHale.
Not today. McHale with the rejection, putting his enormous 8-foot wingspan to use.
And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure. John Paxson, he's checked in for Gervin. Johnson, the pass to Bird. Back to Johnson. To the wing right side. Parrish kicks to Johnson. McHale with the bounce pass. Here's Bird. They get the rebound. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for McHale.
A determined rebounder. McHale just outworks the opposition to come away with the second chance points.
Like the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
You're right. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Walton's checked in for Parrish. And it's Easting in for Johnson. Banks checked in for the Bulls. McHale, that's good.
McHale having his way with the Chicago defense. Nobody able to slow him down.
Here's Jordan. That shot missing. Some solid defense there for McHale. Here's Easting. Plays it up and banks it in.
Solid pass by Ainge. The moment he sees a guy ready to score, he starts working on getting him the ball.
Here's Jordan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Assertive move. You can tell this game's heating up.
Redmond's checked in for Ainge. 9 of 11 in the game so far. He is just punishing you when you foul him.
Well, he's been locked in the zone at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's been money at the stripe, not wasting his chances.
Pass to Walton.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Bird. Yep, great play there, set up by Walton. Bird's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic I know impresses you so much. Here's Boston now, and Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Bird can't even keep up with him.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
I bet Bird is impressed too. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan, Mike, in the final 5 games of the season. An unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate that game so much. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Smart play that time by Jordan, using the pump, baiting the defender, and he bit.
The Bulls have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Good on the second free throw.
This whole minute, score this 10 more points.
The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Wedman. Knocked away. Dishes it to Walton. Here is Seasting, guarded by Paxson. Walton, the pass to Seasting. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Banks. And the rejection by Bird. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded closely. And again, Chicago. No good. There's the pass to Bird. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bird's got 20 points.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout this game.
And Jordan gets it to go.
So consistent from the field. A quality outing for him.
Chicago foul. John Paxson. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here is Seasting. He dishes it to Bird.
The anchor of this defense, Corsi, making things difficult.
Bird can't hit. Here's Jordan, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for the Boston Celtics. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston. And here are the Bulls now.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone.
Jordan had 49 in Game 1 and creeping up on that here.
Tremendous strength there from Jordan. Knows he's going to get hacked inside, finishes through it.
Walton is out there with Parrish. And it's Bird. Then there's Johnson. And it's Ainge in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. Kicks to Bird. From past the arc. He makes his ninth shot of the game. He has only missed 4. And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some gains towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
You know, Mike, all game long, we've seen this Celtics front court just take what they want.
Bro, he missed the higher
Chicago
bro.
can slow them down. They are quite simply overmatched.
And the basket by Johnson.
You know, we see this a lot. Both teams running their game plans flawlessly. Players are so skilled and efficient at the offensive end.
Seems like neither of these teams can miss right now. I'm interested to see how long they're capable of keeping this up.
Will it go? Here's Jordan. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Parrish. Boston leading by 6. All sorts of time. They grabbed their own miss. And it's Walton missing.
Aggressive move. That's an easy 2 points most of the time.
And Jordan now matching his Game 1 1 total. Clark, we're watching incredible stuff here.
We really are, Kevin. And I thought Boston would have made a point to really slow Jordan down, but they just have not found an answer for him.
None. Johnson outside. From 18 feet away. And too long on the shot. Bulls trail by 4.
And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break.
Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stench, always doing the little thing.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers, a great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit. Gervin's checked in for Chicago. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And coach spots something that he doesn't like. He'll most likely mix things up from here.
And good coaches are always willing to change up a game plan. Not a bad timeout.
Johnson dishes to Parrish. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Bird. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 2. Jordan. He nails it. And we're tied up. Jordan's got 53.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Jordan against Ainge. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
With all of his moves, counter moves, he gets to the line a lot.
McHale's checked in for the Celtics. And the second free throw, good.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Here's Jordan. Here's Oakley. And he converts the layup.
Charles Oakley.
And the Bulls lead by 1.
Oakley knew exactly how important that bucket was, and he found a way through effort and focus to get the bucket.
Yeah, he is
back to Johnson. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ainge kicks to Johnson. And that one drops. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a key bucket from Johnson, fueled by his competitive, clutch nature. He comes through big for his team there.
Oh my
it's
God!
Stolen by McHale. Goes up the baseline.
Oh, no.
The shot by Ainge, no good. Ainge has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 55.
This guy, Michael Jordan,
I know, nigga.
he's pretty good in the clutch, fellas.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston.
Bulls foul. Kyle Mason. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Feeds away. Offensive rebound. Parrish kicks to Bird. Goes back up. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
This is where Bird shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
And, you know, this is what it's all about. Let's see who wants it more, who can make it happen, who can push through.
This is a real nail-biter. This game is truly up for grabs right now.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter.
Hold up. Give me 1 second. Krispie?
There's more in the closet.
Oh, here. Get it back home. You want to bring a Rice Krispie? Yeah.
No, I play bad.
Get it away. Vamos a poner la piel, ¿ok? Dame un momentico de lavar los huevos, ¿ok? ¿Sí? ¿Sí? Ok. Vamos a ver la All right. We get it.
On the wing, Johnson, defended by Macy.
Oh my God.
Bird against Gervin, and the shot is good. Bird's got 18 points just in the second half.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Shoots from the line, kept alive. Jordan outside. A second chance effort, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First free throw is good, and that ties the game up.
In crunch time, everyone knows the ball is going to Michael Jordan. Unfazed by the moment. He delivers when his team needs it the most.
Macy against Johnson. Pass to Bird. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 2. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ainge against Jordan. Johnson, the pass to Bird. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Gervin. And you can bet they'll take some time, Clark, with this possession.
Manage the game by managing the clock. They needed it, and Kyle Macy delivered it. Big-time bucket.
Johnson outside. Here's Bird. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Now that is how you come through when it matters most.
He has ice in his veins. Biggest shot of the game, and he converts it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Chicago. Michael Jordan.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the game. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bird dishes to Ainge. Here's Johnson. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Pulling out all the stops. Johnson giving a 100% effort to get his team the clutch bucket.
Hey, that's the right play. It's the smart play. You got to stop the clock.
Hoping for a missed free throw or two. Every point is crucial here.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Got to get a 3. It's going to be hard to get a good look, but they need a 3.
Yeah, the defense is ready for it. They'll be defending line.
Every rebound seems to end up in his hands. How did that happen? He's having himself a game on the board.
Well, the work is done early. Reading the ball in the air, establishing position. It all matters.
Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That is how you end it. Sink them all. Don't leave any doubt.
And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and got the win.
We would like to thank all fans for making it out to tonight's event. Please exit the building carefully and drive home safely.
Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck this shit. Always said a meal for failure.